bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
I hope it doesn't snap just when I'm about to plant it. I made out of this metal the rings to attach these cordons.
Mamma,
Jaha.
varför känner du dem?
Va?
Varför finns det? Okej, så jag vill äta dem. Men jag vill äta dem.
Vill du äta dem?
Ja.
Det är rakt, Niko. These tomato clips work pretty well. I wasn't sure that you can fasten it to this string, but they go nicely. Like that. Let's put one here as well. Like this. This one is yellow pear-shaped. I got it from a friend of mine.
It's pretty long.
Yeah. It's doing really well.
But not that long as the other plants.
It's much newer as well. This was planted later. I think we will have to cut a little again.
The smallest is my favorite one.
This pear-shaped.
Yeah.
It has tiny yellow pear-shaped tomatoes. Like this. Do you like this clip, Niko?
Yes.
Then we can plant some herbs and some onions around here. I will put the rest of the onions here. Just the bone meal underneath. I was so worried about the drought here that I had to come back now to Siskola just after 2 days to see how everything is doing, and it's a good thing I came because this net is completely out of its place, so the broccolis are not protected at all, so that has to be done something about that. Let's see. Oh, I had nightmares. The carrots are alive, thank God. Unfortunately, the turnips and the radishes, they didn't make it. They dried. They're so sensitive now when they're young. All of these are dried, you see. So I don't know if I can plant still. Radishes I can plant, they're quite fast. I don't know about turnips, if it gets hot like this, if they will grow at all. And here I can see a little sign of life. There is some beetroot coming up here. They don't look the best, so not sure what will happen with them. And the tomatoes are looking okay, except this one that broke during the transport. I tried to mend it like this, but as you see it hasn't recovered. So probably the top part is a goner, and there was a lot of flowers here, so it's a shame. And I also broke out another, he was flowers as well. So, but anyway, there's a little tomatoes here on it, so something it will produce. And then I have one more Pokusa cherry tomato that's gonna go in that hole, but I will plant it just tomorrow before I leave. The zucchinis, they are flowering, but they are quite yellow, so I transplanted them quite late. Everything is a little late because it takes so long to get the garden beds ready. Let's give them water now. I have been getting water from the river in these big canisters, and they are both 30 liters, so 60 liters of water, and I always do 2 or 3 runs. So, and I still feel like the water is never enough. So, I mean, it takes a lot of water to have a garden, and I haven't even half of my garden yet. The carrots is doing fine, and the onion is so-so. Some looking better than others. They also suffered a bit. I'm frying these lovely pimientos de padrón peppers for the evening food. I have some oil here, and then I just put a lot of salt on it. They're so delicious. And you can see the oil is all gathering in that side of the pan because the floor is tilted towards the window. It smells delicious. It smells of Spain, of Galicia. Lovely pimientos de padrón. Look at that perfection. Yummy! I ordered 2 raised garden beds online, but they come in really tiny pieces, so you have to assemble them. Take a look at the amount of bolts. I've been working on this garden bed that I bought for 5 hours now. And I still only managed to do the first layer. There's actually a second layer because it's pretty high. But I think I will leave it this deep as it is now. It doesn't have to be higher than that. And then I get 2 garden beds out of 1 instead. But the worst part is not the million screws that is there, but this plastic. It's a protective plastic. It's so difficult to remove. It's like glue. You see, it breaks, and it is really difficult to remove. It's so thin. So I've been doing this for an hour now and still I have a lot to do. There is so many clouds in the sky that it's looking very promising when it comes to a chance of rain. I'm going to Siskola for another watering visit. Look, clouds, rain clouds. It looks like it might be raining somewhere near Siskola, so hopefully there has been some rain, because I haven't seen a cloud in many days. Look at these beautiful clouds. I have really missed the sight of them. They look really nice right now. I haven't been here in 3.5 days, and during that time the damage is not as bad as I thought actually. So some of the hacks are working pretty well. These wine bottles have been good because these plants that have the wine bottle next to them are looking green and pretty nice. Well, a little burned, but not so bad. But take a look at that one. Look at the crunchy leaves on this one. This is barely alive. So now it really needs the water. It still has some flowers though. It's been very hot these last days. 26 degrees. That's around 78, 79 Fahrenheit. So not common for this time of year to have that much heat and no rain. So there's a severe drought here in Finland. Wow, I'm so happy the carrot is still alive. Yay! Good. The drought hasn't affected them at all. Or I just water it really well and I have this water here. Yeah, these are pretty empty actually. These are actually pretty empty. So some water is coming out there. And this is completely empty. So yeah, actually that weird hack has been working well. So I will just fill them up. That broken tomato branch doesn't look good. But there is a tomato here, so that's okay. And overall, I'm happy. There's not too much death here. I will just cut away these most affected leaves. They don't have any chlorophyll anymore. And here it will be interesting to see what will happen with this. But I believe they're quite resilient. So hopefully they will do well now with a little more water. And take a look at that. We have beans, or is it nasturtiums? Beans, I think. Let's look at the peas as well. I was worried about the peas, but here they are coming up. But is it? Yeah, it's not even that dry. I watered a lot, and then I put it here in the shade behind the raised garden bed. The onions are looking pretty perky and good. So I think they liked it last time I watered so much. I will just water all the garden beds. I don't want to bore you with too many gardening videos, so I know lately it has been all about the garden, but that is how it is. It has taken so much time. I was never expecting it to be this much work actually. I had no idea. It's probably like 100 times more work than I thought it would be. But yeah, I didn't know because I never had a garden like this before or set up a garden like this. But if anybody is starting their first garden, then just start small. I knew it was a lot, but I thought that with hard work I could still do it. But even with hard work and a lot of energy put into it, I still think that it was 100 times more work than I thought. Look at those dark clouds and not one drop of rain here. What a disappointment. And we just drove in here to Siskola with the kids, and as you can see, it has been raining, and today was supposed to be rain all day, but we just came here and there's no rain at the moment, but the grass is wet. So hopefully there was something at least for the garden. This is looking pretty good. Nothing has died here, even the salad is coming out. Yay, it has been raining. Look at the beans are coming out nicely. Nothing is dead as I can see here. Yes, everything looks good. The onions, the carrots. Even what I planted last time has come out. And that is new radishes and new turnips. And the beetroot is looking fine. The peas are up. So again, we managed to not kill the things, even though I'm not here constantly. Tomatoes are looking good. Here is one ripe already. I ordered many of these online, and it's a watering system. You attach it to a bottle, put it upside down, put this drip part there in the hole, put it inside the soil, and then you can put it to drip a little bit at a time, depending on how much you turn this valve. So hopefully there won't be problems with the drought anymore. I'm putting these water systems together now. I don't know how much it will help though. I feel like they're leaking quite a bit. As I suspect that these are not the best. They even I put them really tight, they still leak there from the top. And my soil is so soft that it just goes all the way inside, so I don't think this is a good choice for here. Maybe it's best just to put them upside down normally. This is definitely not working because the bottle is almost empty already.